Welcome back to check on our experiment, and Dimitri here has already put himself into all the protective gear that is needed, and now we shall inspect the little experimental result. So yesterday we had this solution made of hot water and dissolved potassium aluminium sulfate, and we left it overnight and it crystallized. And the big question we asked is, how will it crystallize? Will it form crystals in the solution that will then rain out, or will the crystals form on the substrate? And for that we added this rock, some olivine-rich rock, and well, I think by the looks of it, the biggest crystal has certainly formed on top of our rock, so it has formed on a substrate. Dimitri, could you be so good and check whether this crystal is attached to it or whether it's just lying there?
It's actually attached to it, so it really grew on there.
And that looks very good indeed. So, and then we have some smaller crystals, again in the corner of the beaker. And let's see, is there anything else? There's a few more crystals on the other side. Again in the corner of the beaker here. So, that's it for the crystals, isn't it? Yes. And the biggest one is on top, and there's another little one on top as well. So, what do you think, Dimitri, in terms of hypotheses testing?
I think we can be pretty firm on the substrate hypothesis, i.e. that the crystals form on some nucleation surface rather than crystals nucleating in just randomly in the liquid. How do you feel?
Yes, we can see here that the crystal actually formed on the rock in a small substrate that there was here, a small cavity. And also the crystals form in the corners, so wherever there is a small irregularity, essentially.
Very good. So I think we really have to move away from this traditional view that crystals form in free-floating suspension, but rather we have to move along with Mr. Marsh's idea of crystals forming on substrates around the walls of chambers, for instance, and on any kind of topography or obstacles. So, very successful experiment in that respect, very clear result. So, I think that's good. Let's see whether we can look at it from top. Well, we see a crystal, but it's not very photogenic, I think. So, one more shot here. Let's see, we can zoom in a little more. Here's our crystal. Good, I think we can close this experiment and be happy about our successful result. So, thank you very much for tuning in, and well, goodbye.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Come back next time.